Thank you for choosing Starbucks. How are you doing today?
Good.
What can I get started for you?
I was thinking about getting a pumpkin spice espresso.
What size?
Let me get a small.
You wanted the latte?
The orange latte brew. That's what it is.
You wanted
Pumpkin.
the pumpkin spice latte?
Yes.
Alright, did you want that hot or ice?
No, not hot. Cold.
You wanted it ice?
Yes.
Did you still want the whipped cream on that?
Yes.
Alright, anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Alright, it's gonna be $5.60. We'll see you at the window.
Oh, thank you. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. This video, I am trying out the new pumpkin spice latte cream, which is, the new pumpkin spice going on. So I didn't really know what I was ordering. They probably knew that I was a mukbanger or something, or something like that, but look at this. I love eating the cream. Tastes good. I love pumpkin spice. Let's try it out. Woo! Tastes so good. I want to slap my mom. What did I just slap myself for? It is. Oh my god, this is good. This is so good. Look at that. Oh my god. And I ordered a small one, so I wanted to see how I, wanted to taste the new pumpkin spice that I haven't. It's not new, but I wanted to try the pumpkin spice. I haven't tried the pumpkin spice in a while, so I also want to tell you a story how I used to be drinking a lot of caffeine, a lot of energy drinks, and I ended up in the hospital. I ended up in the hospital for kidney stones. So hopefully this doesn't have that much caffeine on it, but I ended up in the hospital twice in the same week. The first time I had the symptoms. I was like, had pain from my back all the way to my side of my ribs, and I was just sweating. I couldn't go to the bathroom or anything like that. I was like, oh my god, I'm freaking dying, to be honest here. I don't know what's going on. Oh my god, that tastes so good. Whew, that tastes really good. But I ended up in the hospital twice. The first time I was just constantly throwing up back to back. Had a fever. I wasn't feeling well. Like, my whole system got clogged up. And all of a sudden I get home and I'm like, yo, I'm not feeling well. I'm like full of sweat. Like, my idiot ass, I should have gone straight to the hospital instead of going home. So what happened was the nurse says, like, man, you smell just like you drank something really bad. And that's what triggered me. That's what I was like, oh my god, there's like cars coming. That triggered me. I can't believe, the doctor says I had 2 kidney stones, but one of them was barely developing. The other one was about probably around that big. And so what happened, they sent me home the same day. They're like, all right. I'm like, here, they're like, here, drink this and you'll pass the kidney stone. But I'm like, a day, I was struggling. I was like, I had to call in sick. I was like, I don't know what to do. Oh my god. And oh wow. And so what happened was, the same day, it was so weird. One of my childhood friends' mom was there too as well. I'm like, yo, what are you doing here? Like, I'm in pain and everything. She's like, oh, I'm in the same pain as well. I'm like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I feel like I have kidney stones or something. I was like, yo, tell your son, please, that I'm in the hospital. I'm a childhood friend of his. I'm like, I've known him since the 3rd grade in elementary school. And So his sisters were there and everything. So I was like, yo, I'm not feeling well. Like, I'm not, something's wrong with me. So what happened next was they did an x-ray. I was like, oh, I'm freaking medication. I was like, ooh, like this, you know, like that. Like, I looked like I was like, damn, like something's wrong with me. And also I was like, oh my God, like what's going on? Like, what the heck? Hopefully I'm okay. So the second time I was like, yo, I'm not feeling well. I'm like, what's going on with this? So like what happened next was like, yo, you have an infection in your system because of the kidney stone. I was like, damn. All right. So the next day when I went to the next day I went to the hospital again. I was like, yo, they're like, what are you doing in here again? I'm like, I'm not feeling well. They're like, oh, you still got the kidney stone. So they gave me medication, and then they gave me like a gallon of like, you know, like a little gallon of milk, like that. So they gave me that. Pumpkin spice tastes good. So they gave me that, and I'm like, all right, I gotta piss. I gotta go pee. You know, I don't know what's going on. And what happens next? My brother walks in. He's like, hey, boo boo, what you doing, man? I was like, yo, man, I gotta pee, man. But what's that little black stuff going on, rocking around? He's like, that looks like a freaking rock. I'm like, that is a rock. Oh my God. Holy crap, I just pissed a rock out. It was nasty. So they moved me back to the ICU because, you know, I had an infection on my whole system. So I couldn't eat. I couldn't take a shit. I was just pissing constantly. I was like pissing blood and everything. I'm not supposed to talk about that part. But what happened was the doctor comes in and he's like, hey man, we're gonna put a camera on you, but since you already peed the kidney stone on, we canceling the surgery. I was like, yes. You know, like I was like on medication. You know, I had like 5 medicines in my system then and all that. So what happens next? I was so hated right there. Because they bring me lasagna, they bring me spaghetti, like all the pastas and everything. And I'm like, I can't eat it. My dad starts eating it. I was like, dude, I am hungry. But what I was doing, I was just drinking apple juice, Powerade. Like, I felt like, they say it was dehydration too as well. So my doctor says that my calcium was too high. So, you know, it was something. But look at this. This is a nice pumpkin spice. Oh my God, but I felt okay. It changed the way I eat. Changed the way I drink. I don't drink beer anymore. I don't drink liquor anymore. My whole system will start hurting. Then I found out that my platelets were low. So I was like, that's scary. They gave me some more pills. I don't know what they were, but I was like, I was taking one once a week. I had 2 bad dreams. 2 freaking bad dreams. One of them, it was like in the middle of the night. I was like, I started banging the freaking wall so hard. Screaming. I woke my whole family up. Like, I probably even woke up my neighbors. Because I was like, yeah, something like that. I was screaming like that. And, squirt. And then my dad turns on the light. He's like, dude, what is wrong with you? What the heck is wrong with you? Why are you screaming like a chick, man? He's saying I was screaming like a girl. Like, something like that, you know? And, tastes good. And, my dad said, it must have been a bad dream. I'm like, did you see a ghost? Did you see, your sister's friend or something? Like, who you saw? I was like, oh my God. I saw your evil side or something. I don't know what it was. But me, screaming like that, going like, you know, something like that. And squirt. So I did have a panic attack, anxiety attack. I don't know what you call it, but oh my God. They're like, you want to go to the hospital? I'm like, for what? For having a freaking panic attack or something like that? I'm like, I blame the pills. I finished them all anyway. That was my last one. I don't want no refill or anything like that. But then after that, I was like, yo, what the heck? That didn't look great. So they're like, you want to go to the hospital? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm really good, you know. So my family came to visit. It was just my family, my nieces, my nephews, my sisters, my brothers. And they're like, hey man, what are you on? I'm like, I don't know. They gave me, I don't know what type of medication, but I looked like I was hyper. I was like changing I kept pressing I don't know if it was me or someone that was pressing the nurse's button. You know, when you call the button, when you call the nurses, I was like, yo, what are you doing? And also they're like, hey, yo, I can't believe it. They're like, I can't believe it. You look like you're having a bad anxiety attack or something. So I was like, yo, I gotta take a piss. Everybody's like, ew, I gotta take a poop. Ew. I couldn't. So my parents wanted to stay overnight and they couldn't. I was like, I was in ICU. I couldn't sleep at all. Every 2 hours, the nurse will come by and they're like, hey man, you okay? They'll check my blood pressure and everything. And I'm like, all right. Now, 6 in the morning, my parents waking me up. Hey man, how you been? I'm like, oh, I'm still in ICU. My sister-in-law calls me. Everybody calls me. I was like, holy crap, it was all a mess. It was all a mess, guys. But it was great. But I made it. But it changes the way I eat, it changes the way I sleep and everything. So hopefully you guys like my story. You know, I don't drink anymore. I don't drink alcohol anymore, but this Starbucks latte was good. You know, that was a good story that I gave you. You know, thank God pumpkin spice is back. I really don't want to drink it all. But let me know, guys. Please subscribe, view my videos, check it out. Alright guys, peace out.